Hello guys, and welcome to my Mazda RX-8 channel. My name is Serge, and in today's video I want to give you guys a short little update on what's going on with my alternator, my starter, and my car. Is it starting up, or what's it really doing? I want to basically point some of these things out to you guys and talk a little bit about what has going on and some of the upcoming videos. Enjoy the video, guys. I'll start it up. So that's good. So anyways guys, I shut the car off and I went straight to the parts store, which is O'Reilly's. I picked up my alternator, so I got my belt as well, and everything's home. So what I'm gonna try to do is install those things in the next video, not to bore you guys too much with all these details. And I also plan to do a separate video on the cold compression test. And once I install all of these things, we're gonna take it on a test drive, get the car warmed up, and I want to do a hot compression test as well. I just think those videos should be a little bit separate. But the important thing is, guys, that hey, the car does start. It's been 3 days. Yeah, we had a little hiccup. It did not want to start in the beginning, but the second try it did start. I'm really not sure why that's going on, because it should just grab and just keep going. Also, one of the things that I do want to point out, which was said in one of the comments, that maybe this test is not quite accurate due to several factors, and I'm just collecting information from all of you guys. One of the factors is the starter is spinning too slow. Another factor is the car is not warmed up. We're testing it on cold. Another factor is I did add some oil to the cylinders, so possibly it's getting a lot better compression because of the oil being there. So we need to kind of get some of those things out of the way and do a proper compression test to where the starter is spinning fast enough, because now that the alternator is going to be new, belt's coming new, things are going to be spinning a lot faster. So that's going to be good. And by now the car had time to burn off all that excess oil that it had in a cylinder, so that should be good. So also today a starter has came in. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and create a video where I'm swapping out the starter. I also want to count the teeth on the old starter to see if that starter is a newer type or not, because right now, as things are, the starter is spinning fast enough, because a lot of those things finally got loose. But guys, if you are having a difficulty starting your Mazda RX-8, based on my experience now owning a second Mazda RX-8 and having different type of trial and errors when it comes to getting this Mazda RX-8 started, in both of my situations, things were different. Most of the information you're gonna find out there, people are gonna say, well, your Mazda RX-8 is flooded, this is why it's not starting. Although that being true, that is not always the case, because hey, what if you're not getting fuel, like I wasn't in this situation? Well, then the Mazda RX-8 is not flooded at that point, you're just not getting fuel. And how are you supposed to know that you are not getting fuel? Well, there's a couple ways to test things. One of the, I guess the easiest way to test it is pop your hood open, and on the driver's side, which is the left side of the vehicle, you need to locate the fuel line with the red type of clip on there, and then just remove that clip and maybe put some rubber hose on it or whatever, so you could extend it out into some kind of like gas can, and then try rotating your engine or just putting it into on position. It should squirt out some diesel out of that. If it's not squirting out, then hey, maybe you don't have any I said diesel. I mess with a lot of diesels, guys. So I'm talking about gas. So anyways, if there's no gas coming out of there, then what you need to do is go ahead and pop off your rear seat where the passenger will sit directly behind the driver. In that area, there is a fuel tank cap, like a metal plate that's in place. So there's 4 Phillips heads screws on there. So just go ahead and remove them, And once you've removed them, here's what I want you to do. Just observe and see if there's any fuel coming out from that area. If there is fuel coming out, you can see it's wet fuel. Well, there's your problem right there. The fuel is leaking. Now, based on some of the information that I did found out, there's currently a recall on 2004 Mazda RX-8s, but possibly some years that's going afterwards. That recall involves replacing that seal that locks into the fuel pump and replacing the fuel pump. Now, obviously, you've seen my video. If you've seen it, I just replaced my fuel pump, and I'm using a different method, kind of like an old school method with just a trusty type of fuel hose, you know, with some, you know, some clamps on there, you know, and things are not leaking anymore for me, and it's just working. But do observe if you are getting a fuel leak in that area. Then, you know, test your seal, see if you could plug things in. Maybe it's going to work. If things still don't work, I mean, you got a couple options. You're either gonna need to just go ahead and convert this same way I did, and you could see in my videos where I basically just converted and just like I removed that little setup where it clips into the fuel pump, and I just put a rubber hose there. So you could just basically copy my method and do that. But if your car is drivable, if you could somewhat get it started, then my recommendation is call Mazda dealer in your area, set up an appointment, come in to get some warranty work done. I think there's a lot more than just a fuel pump and fuel leak type of warranty. I believe there's some tie rods in the front, some struts and whatever. I'm basically going to do a separate video. I'm going to call up my dealer and find out what recalls are in effect for that car, and I'm going to try to get it in for service. But before I could do any of that, you know, I first need to get the car, you know, good and running. But I think we're very close to that, and any day now I'm going to take the car out on the road, and we're going to really do some donuts for that. I'm kidding. But we're going to test out how fast it runs and stuff like that. I do have an aftermarket gauge, which is also my performance tuner, which I highly recommend that you guys get if you don't have one. If you want one, like, email me or something, like zimaleta@gmail.com. I will send you like $100 off coupon. I'm not no way affiliated with this company, but here's what I did. I called this company up directly, and this unit's $500. It was on sale for $350, and I asked them, I said, listen guys, you know, can I get a little discount and blah blah blah, and they gave me $100, you know, $100 off coupon, which makes that unit $250, which is way worth it because it's electronic. It does everything. It does 0 to 60. It does quarter-mile timing. Like, I mean, you could do like so much with that unit. I'll have to do another video on it where I show you guys everything that it does. Now, that tuner, you could order to be specifically tuned for your car. Like mine is tuned for Mazda RX-8 2004. So if I want to use that on any other car, I'll need to download new software and then install it, and then it's going to work on other cars. But that being said, guys, that is, I guess, for another video. Right now, some things came up, and I need to really get that stuff done. I don't think I'm going to have any time to get any of that stuff done. But hey, guys, you're going to have a video out today, and there's going to be another one coming out tomorrow. And basically so on and so forth. I already made some videos up for you guys that's going to help you get your Mazda RX-8 started with some information. But anyways, guys, I will make a nice video where I'm explaining everything you got to go through to get your Mazda RX-8 started, because now I know a little bit more about those cars, and that's thanking my subscribers and my viewers and my commenters, and also Mazda RX-8 forums for providing a lot of that information, and also a bunch of YouTube videos that I've watched. I literally watched so much Mazda RX-8 content out there. It is crazy, and I could see that a lot of it is helpful, some of it is not. So some of the stuff that I already tried and did not work, I want to basically rule out all of those misconceptions to basically, you know, keep things going. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay on the lookout for a couple videos, like which the next video after this that I want to actually go ahead and get out there. If you guys have not seen this Mazda RX-8 not starting, you know, videos from start to finish, then I do recommend watching a video that's going to be out tomorrow. That video is going to be 28 minutes long, but that's from the time that I bought this Mazda RX-8 to the time that I got it started. Basically, I shrunk it down to 28 minutes for the whole entire process that I was doing, and I cut out all the stuff that's boring, and I left only the good stuff so you could see what related to actually my car getting started. So that is the most important thing, is so that you guys get the complete information. Hey, I bought the car, this is what it was, this is what I did, and now boom, it started. I'm also going to do a separate video where I'm going to show a deflat procedure, which I'm going to take already a successful type of video from me getting that Mazda RX-8 started, and just cutting it down to where you could see a deflat procedure and you could perform it on your car, and to see if that's going to make things work. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, guys, and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.